So it is getting up to 1 year since Manchester United bought Patrick Dorgu from Lecce in the Serie A, and it's basically becoming one of the most crucial players and one of the biggest tactical weapons for Michael Carrick at Manchester United recently. And you could see that in his last 7 games, he has been able to rack up 5 goals and assists in all competitions. Dorgu has been very brilliant for Manchester United. And here's the trick: he's not playing in his regular left full-back position. He's playing in the wing position. So that tells you that Patrick Dorgu is a very flexible player. He's a very wonderful player. He has actually improved, and you could remember that before the season started, Patrick Dorgu was one of the players that we actually made analysis on the players that was going to explode in Manchester United this season. And you could see that that is definitely coming into play, because Patrick Dorgu has really been a very crucial for Manchester United since December. He has been scoring, he has been assisting. So in today's video, you are going to be talking about how he has been a tactical weapon for Manchester United, and how Manchester United is going to mix in, because Patrick Dorgu has been confirmed injured with a hamstring injury for the next 10 weeks. So it is very sad that he's beginning to come into form and then he gets injured. So guys, he has been able to play in different positions. In the last 2 weeks against Manchester City, he played in the left wing position. We have seen him originally play in the right wing position against Newcastle. We have seen him playing in the left fullback position. That tells you that he doesn't necessarily have to be a nailed-on starter. He doesn't always have to start every game, but you're going to find out that he's a player that would always find a way to start in every game, because of his versatility and because of his ability to play in various positions. Either Patrick Dorgu can be able to play as a backup winger. He can also be able to play as also a backup fullback. So what is his role as a fullback? So as a fullback, Patrick Dorgu is an attacking-minded fullback, and he's not just an attacking-minded fullback that doesn't know how to return back, to track back and try to cover up spaces. He's also good defensively, and also as an attacker, he's an attacking-minded attacker and is also defensively rigid because of his natural traits as a fullback. So Patrick Dorgu has been one of the most standout player for me at Manchester United this season, because last season he was nowhere near this form that he is. But so far, Patrick Dorgu has been a very wonderful player, and is the player that we're definitely going to be looking at for next season. So we are definitely going to explain how Michael Carrick has used Patrick Dorgu as a tactical weapon in big games. So firstly, we are going to be starting from the Man City game. You're going to find out that in the Man City game, Patrick Dorgu was very crucial for Manchester United, because he's not just a winger that tends to lazy up the pitch and doesn't return back or doesn't track back. He's a player that definitely likes to track back and help his fullback. So in the situation whereby his fullback is not the 1v1 specialist and is not good in defending tricky wingers, like in the situation of the City game, Luke Shaw against Semenyo, we all know that Semenyo is a very dangerous player, especially in 1v1 situation, because of his unpredictability and his ability to use his both feet. So Dorgu was constantly doubling up on Semenyo alongside Shaw, so it was easy for Luke Shaw to be able to handle the pressure coming from the right wing of Antonio Semenyo. It was very easy for Luke Shaw. It was a field day for Luke Shaw, because Patrick Dorgu was constantly dropping deep. He was constantly doubling up. And in terms of also dropping deep, he's not just a player that also tends to drop deep as a winger. He's also a player that can be able to join into the midfield and try to form a compactness centrally. You could see that when Manchester United played both City and Arsenal, we set up in a 4-4-2 shape out of position. So Dorgu is another player that can be able to help Manchester United centrally, to help to make that Manchester United midfield to be very compact. So in as much as he helps both attacking wise, defensive wise, in helping doubling up against wingers, he's also a player that can be able to help in those central zones. I could see, for example, there was a particular example against Manchester City. Phil Foden received the ball in the half space, and before Phil Foden could also decide what he wanted to do with the ball, it was very easy for Patrick Dorgu to return and try to win that ball as much as possible. And also against Arsenal, you could see that because of Manchester United couldn't penetrate to the wing or running behind against Arsenal, Patrick Dorgu was constantly used in the central zones to receive the ball, to draw the attentions of the Arsenal defenders, to push Saliba and Gabriel out of their position, so that Manchester United can be able to combine and then leave that space in behind for maybe Amad Diallo, Brian Mbeumo to run centrally, or he himself running in behind to make the ball. So Patrick Dorgu tactically has been able to help Manchester United in so many ways, in terms of central solidity, in terms of running in behind, in terms of counter attacks, and also in terms of covering half spaces, defending. Patrick Dorgu has been very crucial for Manchester United this season. So guys, if Patrick Dorgu is one of your standard players for Manchester United this season, I want you guys to like, to share, to subscribe to Tactical Trafford. See you guys in my next video. Ciao.